Dear students, in this video we will try to understand how to calculate the zeros of a biquadratic polynomial. As you can see, the polynomial, the degree of this polynomial is 4, so it is a biquadratic polynomial. We have already learned about the concept of quadratic polynomial, how to calculate the zeros of quadratic polynomial, and the division algorithm for polynomials. Fine, we have already learned these two concepts. We know that in a quadratic polynomial has degree 2, so it can have at most two zeros. Now it has degree 4, it means it has at most four zeros, means maximum number of zeros the polynomial can have is 4. Now in this question, the question is find all zeros of this biquadratic polynomial. If you know that two of its zeros are this, it means the two zeros of this polynomial is already given to us. Now we have to find out the other two zeros, since the degree of this polynomial is 4, so it can have maximum 4 zeros. Now we quickly start with the solution. So see, we will use these two concepts, that how to calculate the zeros of a quadratic polynomial and the division algorithm, to find out the zeros of this polynomial. Fine. So let us see. Now the solution is what? Let this first write this polynomial be p of x. So let this polynomial, we have written p of x. P of x is equal to 2x raised to the power 4 minus 3x cube minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2. Fine. Now since the two zeros are already given, the two zeros of this polynomial p of x are root 2 and minus root 2. Fine. So in class 9th we have learned one concept, that if zeros are given of any polynomial, we can calculate the factors also using factor theorem. So there are two theorems in class 9th, remainder theorem and factor theorem. You can see one example here. Suppose there is a quadratic polynomial x square minus 2x minus 8. Now we know that the zeros, we can find out the zeros of this quadratic polynomial using middle term splitting. Now I can write it directly. Suppose the zeros of this polynomial are 4 and minus 2. Fine. So if these are the zeros, then definitely the factors would be, if x equal to 4 is a 0, it means this 4 will make this polynomial, the value of the polynomial at x equal to 4 will be 0. Fine. So the factor of this polynomial would be x minus 4. One of the factor is x minus 4, and the other factor, since one of the 0 is minus 2 also, so the factor would be minus x plus 2 is the factor of this polynomial. So if 4 is the 0, then x minus 4 is a factor of this polynomial, and if minus 2 is also a factor of this polynomial, then definitely x plus 2 is a factor of this polynomial. Now see this, if these are the two zeros of this polynomial, then these are the value of x only. These are the value of x. So I can write that then x minus root 2, then x minus root 2 and x plus root 2 are factors of the given polynomial p of x. Fine. So I can write this, these are the, if these are the two zeros, then definitely these are the values of x only, that is x equal to root 2 and x equal to minus root 2. So I can calculate the factors of this polynomial, that is x minus root 2 and x plus root 2. Now these are the linear factors. You can see the highest power is what, 1. So if I combine these two linear factors in this way, that x minus root 2 multiply with x plus root 2. Now if I multiply these two linear factors, so I will get what? If I use the identity a minus b, a plus b, this would be what? X square minus root 2 square. Now what is root 2 square is 2. So x square minus 2 is factor of This is the quadratic factor of this given polynomial. Now these are the linear factors. These are the linear factors. If I combine these two linear factors, I will get one